Hello, my Buckeye Nation fans out there. Welcome to another segment of the Buckeye Vinny YouTube channel show. My Buckeye friends, what a scare the Buckeyes got last night. But the Buckeyes still victorious, beating the Penn State Nittany Lions of a score of 33-24. And, you know, if you watch my video last week, I always said when you match up the Buckeyes versus Penn State, bottom line, it doesn't matter if it's in the Horseshoe, if it's at Happy Valley, doesn't matter. You know you are in for a dogfight when you play Penn State and a James Franklin coach ball club. Now, for me, I honestly was predicting that the Buckeyes would have honestly whooped Penn State by a worse score than what they did. Knowing that Penn State had that dismal loss at home last week in the 9 overtime game versus a Illinois team that is not very good. So last week, Penn State, favored by 24, ended up losing to the Fighting Illini in overtime, 9 overtimes. The Buckeyes, I believe, came in favored by at least 18, 19 maybe, I think was the final spread there. And the Buckeyes win by 9. So my friends, I was right when I said no matter where you play Penn State and no matter where Penn State is ranked or if they're not ranked, it doesn't matter. Penn State will always come to play the Buckeyes as they showed last night. I'm just fortunate that the Buckeyes came out of that with a victory. Buckeyes moved to 7-1, 6-game win streak. Penn State falls to 5-3. Let's look at some stats here. C.J. Stroud, for me, I thought C.J. played a good game. Completed 22 out of 34 attempts, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. What jumped out at me, he threw for 305 yards on the night. He managed the offense well. Some of his passes obviously were not consistent. Some were high, some were behind the receivers. But when he needed to make the play in the fourth quarter and that accurate throw, he did just that. Going to the rushing game, Trevion Henderson. 28 carries, 152 yards on the ground, 1 touchdown. But my Buckeye friends out there, you have to admit, Penn State kept him in check almost the whole game. And that's what impressed me with Penn State. Penn State knew that they had to stop Henderson. Henderson did have that big run in the fourth quarter, that 68-yard scamper. But, you know, if you take that away, okay, without a doubt, Penn State held Henderson in check, without a doubt. Receiving core looked this way. Another great game for Jackson Smith-Njigba. 6 grabs for 97 yards. Garrett Wilson led the team in receptions last night. 7 receptions for 82 yards. Chris Olave, 3 grabs for 44 yards and a touchdown catch. And Jeremy Ruckert, the Buckeyes' elusive tight end, 3 grabs for 57 yards. My friends, when I stopped and looked at the receiving core, again, Jackson Smith-Njigba, he has just been playing lights out for the Buckeyes the past 3-4 games. Garrett Wilson, another great game for him, caught 7 balls. Chris Olave was very quiet in this game. They definitely knew who they needed to key on. Penn State did, and they did just that. They keyed on Henderson, and they keyed on Olave. So, you know, again, for the Buckeyes to come out victorious, yes, I'm very happy for that. I mean, obviously, whatever win you can get, you're going to take. The defensive end for the Buckeyes, I thought they played well. Again, another defensive touchdown for the Buckeyes. This is now the 6th touchdown that the defense have scored for the Buckeyes. So again, you know, Buckeyes, they knew they had to stop Sean Clifford. Sean Clifford, on the other hand, played a very good game. Clifford completed 35 out of 52 attempts, 361 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. But when they needed to stop Clifford, they did just that. Now, the Buckeyes outgained Penn State 466 yards to Penn State's 394 total yards in that game. That jumped out at me very much because if you stop and look, the Buckeyes held Penn State to just 33 yards on the ground. I believe that could have won the game for Penn State. Anytime you can hold a decent rushing attack like Penn State to 33 yards, good things are going to happen, and obviously good things did happen. Again, the Buckeyes go on to win this game 33-24. You know, my prediction last week, I said that the Buckeyes would win by right around 14 or 15 points. But, you know, I knew, again, when you have a Penn State, James Franklin team coming into the shoe, I knew this was not going to be an easy task at all. So again, my friends, the Buckeyes win. They go to now 7-1, and they're riding a 6-game win streak. Buckeyes defeat Penn State 33-24. If you are new to my channel, please click on the subscribe button. If you like this video, please click on the like button. And like always, Buckeye Vinny here wants to hear your comments. Please comment down below. Like always, peace out. God bless. Have a great Sunday.